Have you ever wake up tired after having 7 to 8 hours of sleep? Don't worry, you are not alone. It happens with most of us. It ये कई बार बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ होता है कि after taking proper rest for 6 to 7 hours or 8 hours, when you wake up in the morning, you feel tired and exhausted. But what happens? Why do you feel exhausted after taking so much of rest? Because your body is resting at that point of time, but your brain is running a marathon. Okay, so this is what mental load is all about. There is a complete to-do list that we need to take care of, isn't it? Mental load basically क्या होता है? Mental load होता है वो सारे काम जो हमें करने नहीं है, बट हमें याद रखना है कि ये काम हुए हैं या नहीं हुए हैं. जैसे अगर मैं अपने किचन में काम कर रही हूँ, मैं खाना बना रही हूँ, लेकिन मेरे शोल्डर्स के ऊपर एक बहुत भारी सा पैक टंगा हुआ है, तो क्या मैं अपना काम अच्छे से कर पाऊंगी? क्या मैं पूरी फोकस के साथ पूरे सारी अपनी इंटेंसिटी के साथ कुकिंग कर पाऊंगी? नहीं. कहीं ना कहीं वो पेन, बार बार वो लोड मुझे याद आता रहेगा कि मेरे ऊपर ये लोड है, मेरे ऊपर ये बोझ है. इसी तरह जब हम मेंटल लोड की बात करते हैं तो यही सारी चीज़ें हमें परेशान करती हैं कि हम किसी मिडल ऑफ द टास्क में हैं, हम काम एक ही कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारा जो ब्रेन है वो बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बीच में जगल कर रहा है. वो ये भी सोच रहा है कि स्कूल में मेरे बच्चे क्या कर रहे होंगे, ऑफिस में मेरे हस्बैंड का डे कैसे गया होगा, या मुझे डिनर में क्या पकाना है, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है मेरा कोई सा बिल अनपेड है जिसकी वजह से मुझे पेनल्टीज लग जाएं. तो ये सारे जब क्वेश्चंस हमारी ब्रेन में बार बार आते हैं तो वो हमें किसी एक काम पे फोकस नहीं करने देते. इट इज एक्चुअली weighing us down. All these things looks invisible, but these are real things. ये एक रियल थिंग है जो हमें कहीं ना कहीं जाके वे डाउन करती है. तो मेंटल लोड बेसिकली हमें पता है हर एक इंसान को किसी न किसी चीज़ के लिए ये बार बार सोच आती है कि ये काम हुआ होगा कि नहीं हुआ होगा, वो काम हुआ होगा कि नहीं हुआ होगा. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर लाइक दीज आर ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट टास्क एंड वी नो इट समहाउ. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि मेंटल लोड हमारा इतना बढ़ जाता है कि हम अपनी प्रॉपर स्लीप साइकिल को फॉलो नहीं कर पाते, एंड वी ऑल्सो नीड टू सी द डॉक्टर बिकॉज ऑफ इट, इजंट इट? तो वो चीज़ें अगर हमें पता है कि दिस इज बेसिकली द थिंग्स, द टू डू लिस्ट दैट वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन, we can very well manage that. Everything is manageable. This mental load is also manageable. The only thing is that we need to realize that this invisible mental load is real and we need to take care of it, isn't it? So what are all the things that we can do to lessen this burden? क्या कर सकते हैं हम जो इस लोड को हम कम कर सकते हैं? The first and the foremost thing is we need to think over that we are not the project managers for everyone's life. Okay? So let them do their work with full independence and full freedom. Everybody makes mistakes, some errors here and there, but that does not mean that you keep on thinking कि ये काम ठीक से हुआ होगा कि नहीं हुआ होगा, उसने ये वो काम ठीक से किया होगा कि नहीं होगा. Let them take the onus of their work. Everybody has their own task. Everybody has their own to-do list. Let them take care of it. The only thing is that what you can do is that you can be a support figure to support them if they are in need of your support, or else you can delegate that time to your own work. Else, what more you can do is you can just write down all the things, what is in your head. If this is invisible, but what is on the piece of paper it can be seen by everyone. And after making that to-do list, what you can do is you can very well share your work. अगर कोई काम ऐसा है जो आप दूसरे को delegate कर सकते हैं, why not? Go ahead, delegate your work. It will lessen your burden. Understanding? So this mental load can be taken care of in various ways. The only thing is that we need to think about that what all things we can do to minimize it. The first thing is that let the people handle their task independently. Second thing that you can do is that make a to-do list and share, delegate the work. Have a collaborative meeting with your, don't just delegate it, but have a collaborative meeting and ask people that what do they wanted to do, how they would like to help you out in this work. The third thing that we can do is that you can always schedule your work. Now, if you know that, okay, now I have shared and delegated my work, now I know this is the work that I need to take care of single-handedly. So then delegate time to that work, make blocks for that work, that okay, in the morning I will do my admin work, in the afternoon I will do something innovative and creative, and in the afternoon it is completely my relaxation time or my family time, which I will devote in cooking or going out with my family or whatever. That time is also important. It is not that is not the time, that is the time that you can just sacrifice for your work. That time is also needed to be happy, because when you are just doing nothing and just enjoying with your family or with your friends, that is also a time that will regenerate your energy. So do be very kind to yourself also. Give that me time to yourself. And after that, what the best you can do for yourself is that if you think that there is too many things on your plate and something more is coming towards you, you can very well say a polite no. Just tell the person that I have too much on my plate and I would not be able to do justice with your work, or you can even say that I would love to help you out in this thing, but I don't have that much of mental bandwidth with me right now. So a polite request can make the other person understand that you wanted to help them, but you are not in a position to help them. So we need to understand that we need to be kind to ourselves, we need to delegate the work, we need to say no to people if we are not ready for something. All these things, what will these things do? It will eventually make you feel relaxed.